showing the 11th as a date rather than today.
Yeah.
It's like showing the next 3 weeks. So I ended up clicking on the 11th and it let me in then. But
that was
randomly.
my issue. That was my issue. The 4th wouldn't show up. And I said, screw it, and hit the click to join, and it went through. So I'm like, okay, I'm not going to fight with it.
I would love to say that was some sort of thing that you guys were doing wrong or that Zoom messed up, but that was my fault. I went in to edit the series and I accidentally made it start on the 11th instead of the 4th. And so people can register, just not it was just, I think it's cleared up now. And for next month, when I set up the new series for April, I'm going to get rid of this whole registration thing because it's just too much. It's just like people don't have to register for all the other like AutoCrit Live stuff, Story Doctor, Pitch It, Wacky Words. They don't have to register for that. So I'm just going to go for it. Go for it. And then we'll just have a link to join and it'll be so much easier.
Yay.
MJ! Woo woo!
Ooh,
all right, cool. Oh no, MJ has been in our horror class and she'll definitely recognize my background, like, yes, but I lifted some of these horror prompts from the class. So she'll be like, this is a repeat. All right. So I was thinking tonight we would do like a 10-minute warm-up and then a 30-minute sprint. How about that?
Fantastic.
Someone mentioned in an earlier one that they did really well getting that warm-up in and hit their stride in the second or even third sprint if we did all 15 minutes. So let's try a 10-minute warm-up. Oh, let me see what the other prompt is and we'll decide if we want to do that. Oh, these are excellent. Excellent. Okay. So we'll do a 10-minute warm-up with this prompt. And then for the 30-minute, if you want to stick with this one, you absolutely can. If you want to use the second one that I have around your friends disappearing and no one seems to notice, which could be very juicy to dig into, then we will have we'll have some options. But let's jump into 10-minute warm-up. And I'll start the timer and we'll get some words. Good luck, everybody. Hey, Siri, start a 10-minute timer. Perfect.
I cut it out. I don't know, I a little bit also, I a little bit on tail.
Did that backwards. Looks like I was unmuted when I was supposed to be muted. Stop. Oh gosh. Uh-oh. Ah, goodness. I have been burned by the sound not happening on the Google timer that I use. So I set a backup one and now I think I've snoozed it. So we could get another random. Maybe we'll just see what happens. How did that go? Anybody using the prompt? It's so creepy. I just got stumped with like, I want to use it, but it's nothing like why I want it to be horrible. I should have just gone with my normal, like, made it about kittens or something, because that's kind of where my head is right now. I'm not genre loyal, apparently, even though I'm trying so hard to do like.
I actually had fun with that one.
Yeah.
I related it back to something that happened in my childhood.
Not wait,
But
in
it
a
wasn't
creepy
a,
way?
a noise. It was a light. I woke up in the middle of the night and there was a flashing light in my room. Turned out it was a pair of slippers with light up things on it. And I honestly thought, like, I don't know what I thought was happening. I screamed so loud. And my character has found a random thing with a flashing light on it. So
My brother had a similar experience. He had a Darth Vader piggy bank, and it was a statue of him. Whenever you would put coins in him, the Imperial March would play, his breathing would play, his lightsaber and his chest would light up, and he would move, and he would say a couple of lines from the movie. And this thing had a really surreal habit of just going off at all hours of the night, whether or not you touched it. And we had swapped rooms for some reason. I think I had to have. I think I was getting my bedroom painted, and I had to crash with him. And this thing went off, and I sat up and just punched this thing off of his bedside table because it scared the daylights out of him. I'm a Star Wars fan, and I slugged Lord Vader clear across that bedroom.
I love that. That's amazing. I could be the biggest Star Wars fan in the world, but I would not be a fan of that waking me up from a dead sleep. So
Yeah,
you
no.
did the right thing.
Yeah, no, I retrieved it and took the batteries out of it.
And then the next night it happened
And the next
again,
I
and you
did it
looked at your
again,
hand,
yeah.
and the batteries are like right there, and you're like, "What?
Yeah.
That's
Okay,
so awesome."
I'm moving
So
out.
awesome.
I'm gone.
Yep. Nope. 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 Just noped right out of there.
Yeah, no, yeah, that's a whole lot of nope.
Excellent. Excellent. MJ, AIM, you guys good out there? Let's do.
By the way, I did get 222 words off that one, and I did use the prompt. So
Nice. Nice. Excellent. Let's see. So we've got. I love just writing prompts because while we often like group them, and I'm calling all of these horror related, it's just so broad and open to interpretation. It could be anything. I mean, you can take it in a really horrific direction, which is the intent. But maybe you're at a party and your friends start to disappear because they're like having some quiet time, or maybe people are getting abducted by aliens and it's a sci-fi twist. So just so many ways. You love it. So are we warmed up and ready to go for 30 minutes this time?
yeah.
Feeling good. Awesome. Okay, let's do it. And I'll get our timer started. And this time I'll probably remember to mute, but who knows? Hopefully the music I have in the background is truly royalty free this time and I won't get put in YouTube jail. 30 minutes. That seemed to fly by, even though words I would have gotten were pretty cut in half when the kitten got tired and wanted to come snuggle. So, struggles. How did it go for everyone else? Oops.
I ended up using that time to edit something relevant, really, because it was when the island disappeared and she couldn't contact anyone. So, like, all the friends were all disappearing. So that was kind of
Nice.
relevant.
Oh,
So I've
I
sort
like
of,
that.
but
That's
when
a
I did
combo sprint.
Nano, I was writing totally out of order. So I'm having to go back and sort of reorganize everything because right now it's in chaos.
It's so difficult when you see the spot right above where you start writing. It's so tempting to go back and edit. Sometimes I have to just start a new page. It's like, I can't. No. Liz, poor Liz says she's got a cat on each side. She's still got 325 words with that. Oh my goodness, that's amazing. Yeah, and the cat, now my cat knows I'm talking about her. Oops. That is wonderful. Joe, MJ, AIM, how did it go?
Well, I stuck with the child's toy laughing.
Ooh, good one.
Well, I'm moving it into the continuation of the haunted house story that I had mentioned earlier. They're starting the investigation, and I brought in a little bit of life experiences. I brought in the taking the batteries out of the toy and it continues laughing.
Good one.
And I got 345 words. So
fantastic. Well, it is right on the top of the hour. How did you guys like doing a 10-minute warm up and then a 30-minute sprint? Good, bad, better than the 15-minute ones? Because
I think it works well because I always seem to find the first sprint I do, I don't really do much. I seem to be trying to find the files or get my brain to write.
Oh my gosh. So I think for the rest of March, let's keep with this approach and do like a 10-minute warm up or a 15 one if we have time, and then do a longer sprint to let us get in the groove a little bit. That seems to be working pretty well. Poor Liz, it's almost midnight. It's almost midnight. It's spooky and she still hasn't found her friends who disappeared. I know where some of my friends are. They're at Book Fight. It is 1984 versus New World, I think, today. And that is starting right now. So I'm going to adjourn here and go join my colleague Daniel on live and learn about, see if he can change my mind about 1984, because I'm voting for that one right now. But the end of Book Fight, I've been known to change my mind.
84 just seems too much like real life right now.
Yeah, it could. I haven't looked at it in a minute. You're probably right. It could feel a little too.
I've never read it.
Oh, Victoria, you should definitely read it. It's fantastic.
Definitely
yes.
a good one to check out. But it's a touch topical for me right now. It's like reading Animal Farm. It's like I kind of can't right now with the current state of everything.
Yeah, just the current state period. Yeah.
I was trying to read War of the Worlds last year. I started it just before March, and I was like, all the chaos in that book, I just could not carry on with what was going on in real life.
Now might not be the time for 1984 then.
Yeah,
it's very
1984 was barely the time for 84, and it's gotten worse since then. So it's
might be the time for something a little more lighthearted.
Like The Handmaid's Tale. That's lighthearted.
No, that's terrible. That's terrible.
Well, compared to 84, that's pretty lighthearted. I'm just saying.
It just can't. Yes, you know what's lighthearted? That guy. That guy.
Are those stickers available? Because that's kind of hilarious.
Why yes, they are. Send me your email me your mailing address, and you too, Victoria, AIM, Liz. I've got Fabiauto. I have some regular jumping auto as a little fridge magnet. I have, if you're a little more understated, I have just the AutoCrit pin nib logo.
That's so cool.
And I have that's a sticker, And then I have Otto working at his and he's actually using AutoCrit.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Can you
That's
even?
really cool.
Aren't those hilarious?
That's so awesome. I kind of like the little Auto down here on your screen right now with the chainsaw. Like, I kind of want one of those.
I know, right? You know what? I'm about due to place another order, so why not?
Yeah.
And so if you want some of these, send me your mailing address, like your physical address, and I'll put together a little care package. It's always so nice to get something in the mail. So
Yeah.
we'll send these directly. Yeah, just email me, beth@autocrit.com.
Okay. That sounds great. I would
Hopefully
love
this
to
doesn't
show
go
those off.
viral and I get 10 million. Oh no, I got to turn off YouTube. Uh-oh. Okay, well, it's out there now. Thanks everybody. I had a great time. I will
Yeah, me
see you
too.
next time. Yes, Liz, I'll totally send it to you in the UK. Totally. It's going to be fine.
I'm in the UK too.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yes. I've learned how to do that. But yes, so send me your mailing addresses and I will get you a care package of autos and random things. You never know. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you next time. Great job tonight.
Bye.
Bye.